Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
You're listening to severe weather coverage on Central Nebraska's news source. Here's Jeremy Scheib.
And thank you for tuning in to KBBN Radio. I am Jeremy Scheib, here to bring you some information on a severe thunderstorm warning, which is active in our listening area. This is an area between Sargent and Burwell that we are talking about, just to the east of Taylor as well. We've got several storms across the area, more storms to our southwest, but these are some potentially damaging storms that are active in the northeast part of Custer County. This is for southeastern Loup County, central Garfield County, and northeastern Custer County until 4:45. This is due to a storm that was located near Burwell, moving to the northeast at 30 miles an hour. Radar indicated threat is quarter-sized hail. We're going to hear more about that from the National Weather Service right now, and then I'll come back with you after we hear this.
The National Weather Service in North Platte has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Loup County in north-central Nebraska, central Garfield County in north-central Nebraska, northeastern Custer County in central Nebraska, until 4:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 3:58 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Burwell, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Expected hazards include quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, damage to vehicles is expected. Locations impacted include Burwell, Calamus Reservoir State Recreation Area, Homestead Knolls Campground, Virginia Smith Dam, Nunda Shoal Campground, DeVere, and Kent Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Custer, Nebraska.
And again, as we take a look at this storm on radar, folks, which we have scrolling for you on the Sandhills Express YouTube and Facebook pages, this storm is just kind of appearing on radar right in between the areas of Taylor, Sargent, and Burwell, and will then progress up to the northeast at that slow 30-mile-an-hour pace. Certainly want to be keeping an eye on things if you are in the community of Burwell for the Nebraska's Big Rodeo. Certainly keep a close eye on this storm and get those vehicles inside. And this storm is going to be moving your direction very quickly as it just popped up. I would venture to guess the sky is not looking very pretty near the community of Burwell to the east of Taylor and to the northeast of Sargent at this time. We'll continue on with our news break, and I'll gather some more information and pass it along to you as it becomes available. You're tuned in to KBBN Radio.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Isaac Lowenkron.
Today, Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa described how receiver Tyreek Hill is working to rebuild relationships with his teammates after critical comments he made at the end of last season.
When you say something like that, you don't just come back from that with, hey, my bad. You got to work that relationship up. You got to build everything up again, and it's still a work in progress. Not just for me, but for everybody. He's working on himself. He's working on the things that he says he wants to get better with. That's the first step to me, and so I commend him for doing that.
Baseball today, Rafael Devers hit 2 home runs in the San Francisco Giants' 9-3 victory at Atlanta as Justin Verlander at long last got his first victory of the season after starting 0-8. And the Cincinnati Reds won at Washington 5-0 as Cincinnati's Nick Lodolo tossed a complete game 4-hit shutout with 8 strikeouts and no walks.
Direct cattle business was quiet Wednesday. Butcher hogs were steady. I'm John Perkins with a Brownfield Market Update. You better build bigger bins. It's just a suggestion, but regardless, be ready to maximize your per acre profits with MX Series corn by Stein. Stein has yield. Soybeans and corn both closed lower, focusing on the weather. August beans were down 4.5 at 10.05 3/4. September was 3 lower at 10.05. September corn was down 3/4 at 398.5. December was down 0.5 at 417.5. Live and feeder cattle were up sharply ahead of this week's direct business. August live was 205 higher at 227.02. October was up 237 at 223.50. August feeders were 325 higher at 331.52. And hogs were mixed on spread trade, the mixed cash during the session, and questions about sustained demand. August was up 72 at 108.47. October was 40 higher at 90.90. I'm John Perkins with the Brownfield Market Update.
When guys like me separate from the military, we tried to move forward. But to truly move forward, we need to take care of our bodies and our minds. I finally understood that after I went to VA. I saw the difference it made to have providers who understood what I've been through and know how to help. I'm getting the highest quality health care at the lowest cost. And I'm telling every veteran I know that taking care of yourself is the strongest thing you can do. Get what you've earned. Visit choose.va.gov.
Does spending all day learning about crops sound like a dream vacation? We'd love to have you join us at the free Ag PhD Field Day. I'm Darren Hefty. On Thursday, July 31st on our farm near Baltic, South Dakota, we're having our biggest field day yet. More equipment, more plots, more great speakers, plus the crazy trials where we push crops to their limit. We also have free entertainment and fantastic food for the whole family. Plan to attend the vacation of your farm's lifetime, the Ag PhD Field Day. Learn more at agphd.com.
This is April Good, proud to be with Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers. We guarantee you the very best exposure in marketing your property, averaging over 40,000 visitors per month to our website. This market is hot, but if you want a premium for your farm, ranch, or recreational land, you need your property to be able to be found by investors and buyers. If you are thinking about selling, call me, April Good, for a free market analysis and check us out at lashleyland.com.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Cloudy skies expected tonight, with storms likely. Lows dip down to about 64. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Tomorrow, high temperatures reach up to 82. 64 tomorrow night. Chance for storms. Slight chance for storms. Friday, daytime highs approaching 82. 93, lots of sunshine. Saturday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Laura Lockwood.
Custer Public Power District, proud to serve over 8,000 square miles of territory with electric power. Visit custerpower.com to explore careers, pay your bill, report an outage, or connect with them. Custer Public Power District, empowering progress.
A severe thunderstorm warning is active in our area. Now is the time to take action. A warning indicates imminent danger to life and property. Take shelter in a substantial building and stay tuned to local broadcast information regarding possible increases in storm intensity. Large hail and damaging wind is occurring or will occur shortly at the locations described inside the severe thunderstorm warning.
And the locations we are describing with this storm that has brought about our severe weather coverage here on KBBN today involves the areas of Taylor, Sargent, and Burwell up to the northeast of our studios here in central Nebraska. This is a severe thunderstorm warning that is active until 4:45 this afternoon. This is due to a severe thunderstorm just before 4 o'clock that was located near Burwell, moving to the northeast at 30 miles an hour. Now, it's not packing very quick winds. In fact, the winds aren't even mentioned in the severe thunderstorm warning issuance. The problem with this storm that they are issuing this severe thunderstorm warning for is the quarter-size hail. Severe damage, obviously, is a big-time threat when you come to quarter-size hail. So locations impacted include Burwell, Calamus Reservoir, as well as Homestead Knolls Campground, Virginia Smith Dam, and the Kent Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Loup County, central Garfield County, and northeastern Custer County. When I say northeastern, it's as far northeast as you can get. It doesn't even include the community of Sargent, but it is right in that corner from Sargent to Taylor and Burwell. This storm popped up just to the west of Burwell and is going over the top of the community of Burwell right now and making its way off to the northeast toward Chambers and Bartlett. So if you are in those areas, you certainly inside of the severe thunderstorm warning area need to be taking shelter on the lowest floor of a building in the most interior room. But if you are beyond that warning area to the northeast, certainly need to be keeping an eye on this storm as well. Speaking of storms, there are a lot of nasty storms that are kind of popping up in random locations. This very well could not be the last severe thunderstorm warning that we see throughout the rest of the afternoon and into the evening, as we have a couple of storms that have popped up between Myrna and Broken Bow, and right in between Broken Bow and Sargent as well. There is a covey of nasty storms near the North Platte and Wallace, Hershey area right along I-80, and those are moving to the northeast closer to our listening area as well. So lots of things to monitor here in the next stretch of time. How long that stretch of time is, I'm not entirely sure, but could be keeping an eye on all of this for a little while here tonight. And the way that we're able to do that is thanks to our severe weather sponsors that include Custer Public Power District, Hunter's Towing, Taylor Heating and Cooling, Fixed Right Auto Body, Ansley Lumber and Supply, and Edward Jones on the Square in Broken Bow. So what we're going to do is listen to those sponsors. That'll give us an opportunity to check on some more new information and see how this radar moves forward when it comes to this storm in northeastern Custer County, and pass along new information that we learn your direction very, very soon. Thanks for tuning in to severe weather coverage on KBBN Radio.
Whether you need your motorcycle towed or your semi towed, Hunter's Towing has the equipment and know-how to get you off the side of the road. Save this number in your phone now. You never know when you'll need to call Hunter, 870-1983. That's 870-1983 for Hunter's Towing. He's ready to hit the road at any time to help you out of a jam. Based in Berwyn, serving Custer County and beyond. Hunter's Towing at 870-1983.
Storms. They're nasty, mean, and the last thing they have in mind is watching out for your vehicle. When storms scratch or dent your ride, bring it to Fixed Right Auto Body in Broken Bow. Todd and the crew want to put their experience to work for you. They're happy to give you a free estimate. Deer are on the move no matter the season. If you have a close encounter that results in damage, bring it to Fixed Right. They'll work with your insurance agency to make everything even smoother. Just north of the railroad tracks on 10th Avenue in Broken Bow. Fixed Right Auto Body.
Taylor Heating and Cooling, LLC, the guys you call when you're sweating and want to be chilly, or shivering when you want to be warm. Based in Broken Bow, Taylor Heating and Cooling offers the area affordable service, repairs, and installation. Whether residential, commercial, or new construction, they welcome the opportunity to work for you. Give them a call and ask about their many services. 872-6196 or visit TaylorHeatingandCoolingBB.com.
Building something big or just tackling a do-it-yourself project, whatever your vision, they've got the supplies you need to make it happen at Ansley Lumber and Supply. From lumber to paint, tools to hardware, Ansley Lumber and Supply has it all, with top-quality products at unbeatable prices. And with their friendly expert staff, you'll get the advice you need to get your job done right. Visit them today in downtown Ansley at Ansley Lumber and Supply. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Open Saturday, 8 until noon.
Custer Public Power reminds you to be alert of the possibility that storm debris can hide downed power lines. If you see low-hanging or downed power lines, assume that they are energized and deadly. Stay far away, keep others away, and report the location. When bad weather hits, always take time to be extra cautious when you're out and about. You can learn more about storm safety at safeelectricity.org. Keeping your power on and helping you stay informed, Custer Public Power.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin.
Your local Edward Jones financial advisors, and we can help you get ready for whatever life throws at you, even the welcome surprises. As your needs change, we can change what you need to do to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, we can work together to help you make them feel a little less unexpected. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
A tornado warning means that you need to take action and that a tornado has been sighted or indicated by weather radar. There is imminent danger to life and property. You need to move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Even from a distance, tornadoes change wind speeds at a dangerous rate. Being struck by an object at deadly speeds is possible. Do not stay outside to watch a tornado.
Okay, so as you heard there, we do have a tornado warning, which is now active in the same area we have been keeping an eye on due to those severe thunderstorms that were in the area of Sargent, Taylor, as well as Burwell. This is another set of storms that developed behind that initial set, and this is a tornado warning that includes the community of Sargent just to the east of Taylor and also includes the community of Burwell. And this is a severe, let's see here, this tornado warning was issued just moments ago and is active all the way until 5 o'clock. This was a confirmed tornado located 5 miles southwest of Burwell, and it is nearly stationary. A damaging tornado is going to bring torrential winds, and weather spotters have confirmed this tornado. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely as well. Now, this tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of southeastern Loop, southwestern Garfield, and northeastern Custer counties, including the following locations: Kent Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area, Big Oak Canyon, and Divide Hill. This also includes Highway 183 between mile markers 112 and 122. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. You need to take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Again, this is a tornado warning for southeastern Loop County, southwestern Garfield County, and northeastern Custer County until 5 p.m. If you are just joining us at 4:14 p.m., a confirmed tornado was located 5 miles southwest of Burwell and is nearly stationary. Damaging winds and obviously the tornado itself are going to be threats with this, including flying debris as well. This is a confirmed tornado. This is not a situation where we're just looking at the radar and assuming that maybe there is tornadic activity. This is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground. Again, they said mostly rural areas around this, but this is a storm spotter tornado, and obviously the concern there is of the tornado itself, but also of the flying debris surrounding that tornado. So if you are in the areas of Sargent, Taylor, and Burwell, you need to be taking cover. Southwest of Burwell, about 5 miles, is where this tornado was confirmed at. So please do keep that in mind. I'm going to play the information regarding tornado warning information one more time, see if I can gather extra information, maybe from a storm spotter, and come back and pass that along to you here in a moment.
A tornado warning means that you need to take action and that a tornado has been sighted or indicated by weather radar. There is imminent danger to life and property. You need to move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Even from a distance, tornadoes change wind speeds at a dangerous rate. Being struck by an object at deadly speeds is possible. Do not stay outside to watch a tornado.
Okay, all good information to remember. Do not stay outside. You might see the tornado off in the distance and think that you've got plenty of time to prepare yourself for this tornado coming into the area, but we have to remember that those tornadoes greatly affect the area in the sky around them, and flying debris, the longer that tornado exists, becomes more of an issue and more of a threat. And all good things to remember. And if you are driving, certainly need to remember that if you are being approached by that tornado, you need to be ready to take cover in a ditch or some other place nearby. Being in a vehicle is not the place to be when you are being approached by a tornado. Again, west-southwest of Burwell, about 5 miles, is where this tornado warning has come up. And now I'm actually seeing that we have another tornado warning. And I'm assuming it's a tornado warning because it is red on the screen. So what I'm going to do is, Jack is here. Pull that mic over there, Jack. Do you have the radar up over there?
I sure do.
Okay. Give us the information while I catch up on some other things on that tornado warning, which is including the community of Callaway, just to the south of Myrna and to the west of Broken Bow, if you would.
So this tornado warning is for central Custer County in central Nebraska until 5 p.m. At 4:19, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Callaway, or 11 miles west of Broken Bow, and is nearly stationary. The hazards include a tornado and half-dollar size hail. It's a radar-indicated rotation. Impact flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. There's be damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur, and tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of central Custer County. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Again, this tornado warning in effect until 5:15 p.m. for 5 p.m. for central Custer County in central Nebraska, and this was spotted at 4:19 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Callaway, or 11 miles west of Broken Bow, and is nearly stationary.
If you would you also give us the information on that severe thunderstorm warning, which is also basically in that same area?
Yes, of course. Let me pull it up. A severe thunderstorm warning in effect for west central Custer County in central Nebraska. This is until 5 p.m. as well. At 4:17 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles southwest of Myrna, or 9 miles west of Broken Bow, moving west at 10 miles per hour. Hazards include half-dollar size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Locations impacted include Callaway, Myrna, and Milldale. This includes the following highways: Highway 2 between mile markers 269 and 271, and Highway 92 between mile markers.
The National Weather Service in North Platte has issued a tornado warning for central Custer County in central Nebraska until 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 4:19 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Callaway, or 11 miles west of Broken Bow, and is nearly stationary. Expected hazards include tornado and half-dollar size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of central Custer County. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Custer, Nebraska.
Okay, I believe we're back from that EAS. Continue on with that severe thunderstorm warning information, if you would, Jack.
Of course. Severe thunderstorm warning for west central Custer County and central Nebraska until 5 p.m. At 4:17, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles southwest of Myrna or 9 miles west of Broken Bow, moving west at 10 miles per hour. This is a hazard of $half size hail, radar indicated threat. Locations impacted include Callaway, Myrna, and Milldale. This includes the following highways: Highway 2 between mile markers 269 and 271, and Highway 92 between mile markers 272 and 273. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from these thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or a central room in a sturdy structure. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning for west central Custer County until 5 p.m. And this was spotted at 4:17. A severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles southwest of Myrna or 9 miles west of Broken Bow, moving west at 10 miles per hour.
All right, we appreciate you folks tuning in, whether you are listening on KBBN radio or you are watching on the Sandhills Express YouTube and Facebook pages. If you're just joining us, we have 2 tornado warnings that are active in our listening area. We'll go back to the tornado warning on the northeast corner of Custer County and give you the details there. Now, this was first a severe thunderstorm warning due to a storm that popped up in between Taylor, Burwell, and Sargent. This has now progressed into being a tornado warning due to a confirmed tornado on the ground. Storm spotters and tornado spotters and storm chasers were able to confirm this tornado 5 miles southwest of Burwell. This tornado is nearly stationary at the time that this warning was issued at 4:14. Weather spotters again confirmed this tornado. So that is the number one threat. But another threat to remember is flying debris that is very dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed, and damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur due to this flying debris. Tree damage is also extremely likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas, which is a plus, of southeastern Loop, southwestern Garfield, and northeastern Custer counties. This would include Kent Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area, Big Oak Canyon, and Divide Hill. This also includes Highway 183 between mile markers 112 and 122. Now, this is important. If you're just tuning in, this is the number one thing to remember when it comes to these storms near Taylor, Sargent, and Burwell, as well as the area, including the community of Callaway, off toward Myrna and Broken Bow and rural areas. Tornado is on the ground or is possible to be on the ground soon in those areas. You need to take cover now and move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, you need to move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Again, this tornado warning is from a storm-spotted tornado in the areas of Sargent, Taylor, and Burwell. Each of those communities is a part of that tornado warning in the northeast area of our severe weather coverage area. The other one includes the community of Callaway and also the rural area between Callaway, Myrna, and Broken Bow as that storm continues to progress and build and move its way to the northeast. Best way to describe all of these storms as they develop across the area is that they're just kind of getting enough momentum behind them to show up on the radar and progress off to the northeast. These storms kind of started in the North Platte area this afternoon. North Platte, far from out of the weeds yet. They still have several severe thunderstorm warnings in that area and off to the east of North Platte on the way to Cozad as well. Let's give you the information on the tornado warning to the southwest of Broken Bow and including the community of Callaway at this time. This one is active until 5 p.m. This is due to a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado being located near Callaway at 4:19 this afternoon or 11 miles west of Broken Bow. It is nearly stationary. That usually indicates rotation. This also is holding $half size hail with this storm. This is radar indicated rotation. That is important to note when it comes to these two different tornado warnings. The Callaway, Myrna, and Broken Bow area tornado warning is radar indicated. The Taylor, Burwell, and Sargent area tornado is a confirmed tornado on the ground. Flying debris in both cases will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur, and tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of central Custer County. That is regarding the one that includes the community of Callaway, Myrna, and Broken Bow. To be honest, what we're looking at on the radar, where this storm is appearing, Callaway is kind of behind it as far as what is radar indicated. But as we know, when a tornado is able to get on the ground, which we haven't seen confirmed on that storm yet, you never know what direction they might move. So community of Callaway in the westernmost part of this tornado warning. But fortunately, as we're seeing this come up on radar, it is literally smack dab in between the areas of Myrna, Callaway, and Broken Bow that this storm is developing. So certainly if you are traveling on the Callaway Road right now, need to be finding a way to get to shelter. If you're close to home and can get to shelter that way, certainly always a better shelter option than in a ditch. But if you are traveling along that stretch of road between Myrna, Callaway, and Broken Bow, on any road in that area, you need to be finding shelter immediately. Find a neighbor, knock on a door, find a place to be safe. This is a tornado warning that has been issued until 5 p.m. this evening for that area. Again, we are live on the Sandhills Express YouTube and Facebook pages. As if you would like to take a look at this radar as we are, you are more than welcome to join us in those areas. But again, you see on your screen, we've got the tornado warning for that confirmed tornado on the ground between Taylor, Burwell, and Sargent. That was 5 miles southwest of Burwell. That was a spotter confirmed tornado on the ground in that area. The other tornado warning, including the community of Callaway and on into the rural areas between Callaway, Myrna, and Broken Bow, that is a radar indicated rotation at this time. I have not seen any indication as to that being a confirmed tornado at this time. So good news there if we're in a glass half full type of situation. Now, a flood advisory has been issued. We won't go into the details of that because ultimately advisory is not something super concerning at the time, but what that does tell us in the area of Burwell. What that does tell us in the area of Burwell and Taylor is that they are receiving some pretty substantial rain in that area as well. So certainly be careful if you are still on the road. You shouldn't be in the road in that area, but it's going to become more and more difficult for you to see and travel. So you need to find shelter as close as possible, as soon as possible in those areas. And we continue to look at this storm as it continues to pop up kind of like popcorn across the area. It's building and is going to include the areas of Broken Bow and Myrna here very, very shortly. Haven't seen a warning or anything issued for the stretch of Highway 2 between Broken Bow and Myrna, but certainly would not be surprised to see that as that severe thunderstorm warning that includes Callaway, Myrna, and Broken Bow at this time is radar indicating $half size hail. I would be surprised to see that go away that quickly. I'll just put it that way. So as this storm progresses to the northeast at that very slow pace of 10 miles an hour, I'd be surprised for it to lose enough momentum to not see another severe thunderstorm warning here in Custer County. So that's the situation right now. We've got two severe thunderstorm warnings, two tornado warnings. There's even a special weather statement and a flood advisory at this time active in our listening area. And we're kind of at a moment where we're just kind of waiting to see what these storms are going to do, for lack of a better phrase. Both of these tornado warnings have been active for a good amount of time now. This one near the Sargent and Burwell area, that was issued due to a storm at 4:26, so we're over 10 minutes into that storm at this time. And then the other tornado warning, that was issued at 4:19, and it is now 4:35. So, again, both of these storms, we're going to get to the point where we have a little bit of a crunch time here soon to see what's going to happen, although it's a very good possibility we don't see a whole lot happen as far as new issuances of severe thunderstorm warnings due to the fact that these storms are moving at an extremely slow pace. But as we look at the future radar indication, these storms are going to cruise right across Highway 2 between Myrna and Broken Bow if they are not already beginning to do so. And they'll just continue to go off to the northeast. And just as I say that, another severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. And this one kind of bridges the two tornado warnings in the Callaway area up toward the Sargent, Taylor, and Burwell area. So let's go ahead and give you the details on that new severe thunderstorm warning, which was just issued right smack dab in the middle of Custer County. Again, if you are wanting to take a look at this radar, it is available to you on the Sand Hills Express YouTube and Facebook pages at this time. This is a severe thunderstorm warning for north central Custer County until 5:15 this evening. Just moments ago, a severe thunderstorm was located near Victoria Springs State Recreation Area. That is also 10 miles north of Broken Bow. This is a storm that is nearly stationary, which in 10 years of covering storms, I've hardly ever seen that. That might be the only time that I have seen that. Usually, at the very least, they're moving at 10 miles an hour. This storm is not moving. Radar indicated hazards include $half size hail. Damage to vehicles is expected, and locations impacted include Broken Bow, Myrna, Lillian, and Round Valley. This also includes the following highways: Highway 2 between mile markers 265 and 277, Highway 92 between mile markers 269 and 273. You need to remain alert for a possible tornado as well with this storm. That is not super typical that we see that warning attached to the end of a severe thunderstorm warning. That is the National Weather Service telling us, hey, this is the same storm that brought about that tornado warning moments ago that's still active. You need to keep an eye on rotation coming back into this storm and be prepared for that in these areas as well. If you spot a tornado, you need to go at once into the basement or small central room in a sturdy structure of the building you are in. For your protection right now, you need to move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. These are stationary storms. They're dropping quarter-size hail that is radar indicated at this time, and they are not moving, folks. So that is the number one thing that you need to do. Get to an interior room. Looking out the window of the top floor of your house is honestly the worst thing you could be doing right now. This storm is building in intensity. These multiple storm systems are starting to tie themselves together. And now we basically, from North Platte all the way up to the Burwell and Sargent area, have a line of storms that is almost connected severe thunderstorm warnings all the way across it as these storms continue to build in our listening area. So we have now 3 severe thunderstorm warnings, 2 tornado warnings active in our immediate listening area. Keyword there is immediate. These are not on the fringes of our listening area. They are right inside of it. So that's kind of the rundown. And here shortly, we're going to get a little bit of an update from the EAS Emergency Alert System from the National Weather Service on that newest severe thunderstorm warning, which was just issued. Again, if you want to take a look at the radar, we have it streaming conveniently for you on the Sand Hills Express YouTube and Facebook pages.
The National Weather Service in North Platte has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for north central Custer County in central Nebraska until 5:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 4:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Victoria Springs State Recreation Area, or 10 miles north of Broken Bow, and is nearly stationary. Expected hazards include half-dollar size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, damage to vehicles is expected. Locations impacted include Broken Bow, Marna, Lillian, and Round Valley. This includes the following highways: Highway 2 between mile markers 265 and 277. Highway 92 between mile markers 269 and 273. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room in a sturdy structure. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Custer, Nebraska.
Okay, so that is that most recent severe thunderstorm warning. If you are just joining us, the number one thing to know is that we're in a situation where we have 4 severe thunderstorm warnings active in our listening area. We also have 2 tornado warnings that are active. The number one thing to know about the situation across the board with each of those is that the tornado warning in the Sergeant Taylor and Burwell area was a tornado confirmed 5 miles southwest of Burwell. The other tornado warning, including the rural area between Myrna, Broken Bow, and Callaway, as well as the community of Callaway, was not a confirmed tornado. It was a rotation situation. So that is important to remember when it comes to those 2 tornado warnings. Talking about the threats with